Hey there, folks. I'm Charlotte, the Gulf Coast Granny. It's late, and I'm up streaming because I'm a little anxious about some things with my daughter graduating high school, paying for college, all that stuff. So that's odd. I can't see the chat. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Anyhow, come on in, have a seat, hang out, do all the things. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to crochet a little bit until somebody comes in to talk to me. If you're here or if you come in, just go ahead and leave a comment, and that way I'll know that you're here. And I guess I can see that little number in the corner to see if you're lurking, but that's okay too. I had a epiphany today about my daughter and her university tuition. Poppy is a veteran, and he retired after the GI Bill, or the post 9/11 GI Bill. And I just discovered today that we can give that to her. The sad part about that is that it expires in February of 2025. And he should have 30 months of it left, but she won't be able to use that much of it. However, I guess I'm sitting here trying to convince myself that I should be grateful that it's that much. I mean, because any little bit is going to be a lot of help, right? Maybe, maybe not. It will. It'll be a lot of help, actually. That combined with her scholarship, combined with what I've saved for her, should be okay, I think. You know what? Y'all might not be able to hear me. Let me make sure. Oh, crud. Audio. There we go. Internal mic. Okay. There we go. So, yeah. That's where I'm at with that. So I've got to get Poppy to call the VA tomorrow and find out if, basically tell them to transfer it to her so that she can use that GI Bill for herself. Hey, Kira, thank you so much for letting me know that you can hear me. I didn't even know if I was on. It took a while for anybody to come in, but thank you. Thank you so much. I've been sitting here tonight mulling over some, my daughter's graduating this year, and I'm trying to figure out, what steps are next, and it's got me up all night. I was trying to find out information on my husband's GI Bill. Hey, no BS catfishing. How are you? My husband's a veteran, and he retired post 9/11. And so he gets a GI Bill that will pay for tuition plus a monthly allotment of however much the housing allotment is for somebody that was his rank in the military. And his is about $1,100 a month. So I discovered tonight that we can definitely transfer that to my daughter. But unfortunately it expires in 2015 in February. So it's not a long time that she would receive that benefit. And the crazy thing is, what I read was if he had retired 3 years later, he would have been able to use it indefinitely, or she would have been able to, whoever he gave it to. So it kind of feels like she got the raw end of the stick, However, I'm grateful for any amount to help pay for college. And I think my cats are trying to kill each other in the living room. If y'all hear death and destruction in there, that's what it is. But I figured I'd come on here and crochet a little bit and talk with some folks and try to calm my nerves a little bit. But I'm very excited for him to call the VA tomorrow and tell them, hey, I want this to go to my daughter, whatever's left of it. And maybe we can use the money that she gets for her monthly allotment to pay the rest of the college down, a little bit at a time. So how are you guys doing tonight? Are y'all in the US? Oh yeah, we've looked into that. No BS. We make too much money for that. She won't get a Pell Grant. She does have a scholarship though. She made good enough score on her ACT test that her tuition's only going to be half of what it normally is. So I'm grateful for her being a little bit smart too. And she can get other scholarships. She's applied for a few. You have 2 cats too? Look, Kira, we have 4. But not all of them stay inside all the time. 2 of them stay inside 24/7. They'd be scared if they ever went outside. But now I have one, my Julesy, he's an indoor-outdoor. He comes in when he feels like it and goes out when he feels like it. And then we have Dave, and he's our gangster cat. And even though he's fixed now, he still wants to go outside and prowl the neighborhood at night. And I guess he thinks he's looking for girlfriends. But, well, I don't think they'd want anything to do with him anymore. But the 2 that don't like each other are the one that was here first, my cat, the one that's the indoor-outdoor cat, and then my son's little cat. They don't like each other very much, and they like to wrestle and fight, and sounds like they're going to kill each other sometimes. Here in Pennsylvania, up a little past my bedtime. Oh, it's 1:39 there. Okay. Gosh, it's only 12:30. Well, 12:40 now. I'm used to staying up really late. And I finally got some medicine to kind of help me go to sleep at a normal hour. And of course, I didn't take it this evening. Well, I only take it occasionally just to kind of get my sleep schedule kick-started back to normal. Hey, DJ, how are you, my dear? What are you doing up so late? Hey, Gandalf. DJ, you going to moderate for me? You're not a moderator? Wait a minute. I'm going to go to my channel on YouTube. Can y'all give me 1 second? Oh, BS has 2 pit bull dogs. I just come here to sleep. They live here. You know what? We used to have 2 standard poodles, and that's what I felt like our house was, just a place for us to sleep because they pretty much owned the place. Where am I? And look at Sifton. Mona is on live tonight, too. I'll be darned. Now, y'all can stay here, Gandalf. I'm trying to find myself. DJ didn't even answer me. Shame on you, DJ. Wait a minute. Okay, that's the one. I don't know how I got my little thumbnail thing behind my head. Wait a minute. Okay, that's the one. I don't want to do that. Okay, you are. You're always modding for me. Okay, thanks, DJ. You want me to send a link down there so you can come hang out with us? With me, I mean. You can put on your avatar if you're already in bed, if that's what you want to do. There. I'm sticking it up there. It's up to you whether you want to click on it or not. East Ohio. I bet it's cold, cold, cold up there right now. In fact, I bet all of y'all are freezing because I'm not lying. It's probably in the 40s here tonight, and I'm way down in South Mississippi. Right? I mean, I can walk to the Gulf of Mexico from my front yard. I can't see it, but I can walk to it. Okay, DJ, here's my friend DJ, y'all. I know.
What?
I think you know DJ, don't you?
What? You don't want to look at my face?
Of course I do. It's fine. I don't care whichever way you want to do it. I just know that you're not going to be indecent.
I'm joking.
I do. DJ, Catfisher says it's 26 degrees there in, did you say Ohio? Gosh, dang it. It's either Ohio or Pennsylvania, one of them.
Well,
26 degrees, and it's in middle of March. Oh, y'all, tomorrow is the Ides of March. Beware the Ides of March. And anybody who read Julius Caesar knows what I mean by that.
Yeah, you're funny, Kendall.
Oh, East Tennessee. Okay. It's 26 in East Tennessee. That's insane. Huh?
Yeah.
No, DJ probably don't have no shirt on, Gandalf, because he's already in his bed.
Yeah. So how have you been, Summer?
DJ, I've been doing all right. I'm trying to get the garden ready and get it planted, and I got some of it cleaned out today. I'm gonna tell you something. With Wesley's knee surgery, we're kind of behind doing a lot of that stuff, because he's the muscle. He's usually my muscle in the garden.
Yeah, I bet.
And I don't mind doing some planting, but he's the one that totes around them big bags of garden soil and digs my really deep, my holes for my roses and stuff like that. And he hasn't been able to do it. But let me tell you what my son did. What? Now, my son's an itty bitty little thing, right?
Yeah.
Y'all, he's 14, but he looks like he's 6. Okay, maybe not 6, but he looks younger than he is, and he's real small.
Yeah.
And he dug all the holes for me to move my roses, replanted them for me, and covered them all back up and mulched them for me. I was so proud of him for taking some initiative and doing something and completing it to the end. Because, he's a teenager, and you know how teenagers are.
Yeah, I know.
They don't like to do nothing their mama wants them to do. So, you just had a nor'easter pass through, but mostly high wind. Hang on, let me catch up on the chat, okay?
Okay.
Not much. Catfish. What'd you finish earlier? Fish some earlier. Got one dink. Oh. You know what? I was just asking my son this evening what would motivate him to get off that stupid PlayStation and want to, go outside and enjoy. He said, I want to go fishing. I looked at his daddy and I said, you know what you're doing this weekend, don't you? And, but it's been a long time since he's been able to go fishing.
Yeah.
Poppy's fishing license expired. I guess it was last summer, so they haven't been since. We met. Oh, you just got the cold part, Gandalf. So anyhow, we're gonna take. Well, Poppy's building that boat. Let me tell you what. You weren't here for what Poppy did. Poppy went and bought a jet ski, and he's working on making himself a John boat.
Okay.
He's going to put the the jet ski motor propulsion into the John boat. And he's going to be able to draft in about 6 inches of water. It's going to be great. Or at least that's the theory.
Yeah. No.
But he said there's a great big following of these Jet John boats. They call them Jet Johns. And let's see what happens. He took the motor out last weekend because really this was the first weekend he could do a lot of heavy anything with his knee. And I threatened him with bodily harm. I threatened to break the other knee if he messed it up.
Of course you did.
I sure did. I don't want him messing that knee up, you know. But he did good. He didn't do too much by himself. He had the kids help him a little bit. Hey, Grumpus, how are you doing?
Yeah,
Grumpus, I'm worried about paying for Violet's college, darn it. It'll get done. It'll get done because I got some good news today. So anyhow, he's going to take this engine out, put it in the John boat, fiberglass the whole thing, and hopefully he'll be done by summer. I really hope so.
Cool.
Grumpus, if you're decent, you can come up. You want me to put a link in for you?
Yeah, so I recently created my own news level.
Oh, I know. I was in your live stream when you were talking about it, and I need to send you an email because I want you to sign me up. Can you remember to do that without me having to send you an email?
Your email is on your about page.
It sure is, yeah.
Yeah.
And if not, it's just my name at Gmail. I'm either one, either name.
I will grab it and sign you up for it.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, all it is literally I have to.
Thanks, Kira.
Put you in my contacts list.
I'm not in your contact list.
Not for your email, no.
I get it. I get it, Grumpus. I'm sorry, DJ.
Yeah.
I get it. That's fine. I hope you got an early meeting with a new customer tomorrow. Have they hired you any help yet, Grumpus? So anyhow, keep going, DJ. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, I have your physical address in my contact book.
But not my email address?
No, not your email, because I mean, we have never
emailed each other.
Yeah. So, I mean, really.
No, if DJ wants to get in touch with me, he just uses the phone.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if I
DJ, it looks like your channel is really, really growing pretty quick.
It is. We've been trying to promote me more and more. And, you know, you probably saw this, but did it tell me you see it?
I see a lot of things I don't tell folks I see. No, and you know I'm bad about commenting on stuff.
Yeah.
You're going to ride that horse till it's dead, Grumpus.
Yeah, but, you know,
and I come in your live streams a lot, and I don't comment because I'm busy doing other stuff.
Yeah, I get it.
But I listen all the time. I'll tell you what, I really liked that video you did about CP. And now I've only seen part 1.
Okay. What's channel did you watch that on?
You know what? I don't even know because I'm
Be-
subscribed to both of them and I always get notifications for both, so I
y-
don't pay attention to which channel it is. I just watch it. Does that make
Okay,
sense? I think it was the video creation channel though.
uh, okay, well, that,
No, it
that,
wasn't because I was watching it. DJ, I mean, it was the one with Devil Dog in it, and he was asking you questions.
okay, well, so I had that video on both channels. I had to break it up into two parts of the old channel because I could only do up to 15-minute videos
Okay.
on that channel. If
Mm.
if you watch the video that is half an hour long, that would have been on my main channel. So,
I just can't remember DJ, but I liked it. I just wanted to tell you I liked that video. And when is part two?
okay, well, I know you do Columbus. I see you sometimes in there. But, yeah, I mean, part two of that was on the second channel. It's really part three. Will
Oh,
be will be out this Sunday.
okay. Okay. I'm looking forward to watching it. Um Grumpus says he lurks your channel a lot too.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we're giving you watch time. We're just not chatting with all them
yeah.
folks.
I appreciate it, but yeah,
Are you
like,
serious? Wait a minute, DJ. I got to address this comment.
okay,
Are you serious? You think ha, I'm just a little itty bitty channel? I know who Living on a Dime is, and wow, I can't believe that. That's crazy that they would recommend their channel. Analytics would recommend my channel. That's kind of cool. That's nice to know.
nice.
I'd like to visit a while tonight, but it's okay, Grumpus. I understand. I know
Yeah,
how busy you've been. Go get some rest.
yeah,
Good night, my dear. I'll see you next time. I should have come
yeah,
on earlier.
yeah, not good, but yeah, so, like,
Hey,
you know,
Wendy.
yo, hey, Wendy, good to
Wendy, you want
see
to come up here
you.
with your avatar? I'll put a link in if you want to.
Yeah, Wendy, feel free to come up, sweetheart. But yeah, I've been working hard on the channel. I mean, if you if you've been to PF's channel in the last month and a half,
Hmm.
I haven't been on there at all.
Oh,
You know what channel I'm talking about, right?
yes, yes. The other channel,
Yeah,
the one you co-host.
yeah.
Okay.
Look, I haven't been on there since late January
Since
because,
the break.
yeah, because I've been working on multiple projects with Devil Dog for other people. Like, I mean,
Well, you got to take care of your channel too, DJ. And
Yeah,
and I get it,
and
but if you want to, get more exposure on YouTube, you're going to have to take care of your channel as well as, whoever you decide to support,
yeah,
etc.
and I am like, you know, I try to put out at least 2 videos a week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, have I put out one this week? Not
Mm-hmm.
yet, but you know, that's just because I did my review that I would have done on Monday last Thursday, I
Mm-hmm.
believe it was. Thursday or Friday, it was.
Mm-hmm.
But, and I'm going to think about gonna, gonna, I'm not going in another direction, but, I think I'm gonna go in a direction that will be more relaxed.
More
Than what?
relaxed.
Yeah, like, okay, you see my videos before.
Yes.
How, I may sound more robotic.
Yes. Yes.
That's what I mean. Like,
I understand now. Yeah.
yeah, I don't want to be robotic on my
I understand. Yeah.
channel. So,
Well, I noticed that more relaxed vibe on the
yeah,
one that you did with that one I've been mentioning, the
yeah,
question video.
yeah,
And
the CP, yeah.
yes,
And that is, that's because, you know, I do great when I'm talking to someone and I'm
hmm
able to build off of the conversation.
mm-hmm.
But for me to just sit there and kind of think to myself, like, how should I say this?
Yeah. Oh, look, I
How,
think everybody kind of struggles with that too, even though I know your struggles are a little different. Um,
yeah,
because I do the same thing. I'm much better when I can bounce things off of people, and have a
yeah,
real conversation as opposed to feeling like I'm talking to a black box in myself. But
yeah,
look, y'all, you too, Kira BS. I am so happy that the time changed and we got another hour. I wish that we could have the same time. Because you know what? It doesn't matter what time they decide to land on. We're still going to have less daylight, or it just depends on which time of day it is. You know what I mean? Are we going to
mhm,
send our kids to school in the dark, or are we going to have extra time at the end of the day to accomplish some things? I prefer having extra time in the evenings to accomplish things because that's when Poppy is home from work and we can go do some stuff, right?
mm,
So yesterday I we went shopping for prom shoes for my daughter. And I already got her dress and everything. And so we got the shoes. We got somebody to do her hair. I think she's decided to just use the little stick on nails or the glue on type. and she can do her own makeup like nobody's business. I used to tell her all the time, you ought to get yourself a YouTube channel, girl, because you can blow them other ladies out of the water with doing makeup. She's been putting makeup on since she's 10 years old, practicing in the house before I would let her wear it in public. And
Yeah.
that girl can beat a face. So anyhow,
Nice.
so I don't have to pay for any more prom stuff now. So I went out. We celebrated by going to Texas Roadhouse for dinner. I said, I don't have to spend any more money on her. Let's go spend money on ourselves.
Cool. Cool.
But I did buy her a new pair of tennis shoes too, because her old tennis shoes were starting to get bad. And she had all those feet problems last fall and had to get shots and everything. And I don't want her to have shoes that are falling apart on her.
Yeah.
But she's going to be graduating in a little 2 months and 3 days. 2 months and 3 days.
Okay.
It's kind of starting to hit me.
And I do have to ask, are you ready for that? Are you ready?
Well, I will say this. I think I am, DJ. I think I am, and only because she's not going anywhere. She's going right down the street to go to college. So she's still going to be here. She's still going to be working her normal job. She's going to be coming home at night. She's still going to have the same rules for the most part. And so, yeah, I think I'm okay with it. I think I'll be all right.
Okay. Because I remember this time a year ago, you were freaking out.
I know. I was. Oh gosh, y'all, time flies so fast. And what's so crazy is, I had Violet, my baby girl, the one that's about to graduate. I had her after 2 of my daughters had already graduated. And I knew that time was going to go fast, but let me tell you, I was not prepared for how much faster it goes as you get older. I was 40, well, almost 40, a few months away from being 40 when I had her. And now I'm an old lady. So But I think it's going to be okay. I told her the other day that she was going to have to start working 4 days a week because she's only been working 1 or 2 days a week. And I'm like, that ain't enough to pay for college, girl.
No.
You're going to have to buy your books. You're going to have to buy, there's other things involved in the college that, you're even going to have to pay for a parking pass. A little sticker so she doesn't get towed.
Yeah.
They charge for everything at those places. DJ. Okay, my ADHD is popping off tonight because my brain's going from subject to subject. And I apologize if it's confusing, y'all. If y'all think it's confusing, imagine living in here. DJ, how did I get my thumbnail behind my head? Can you see it? Or is it just me?
I see it, so we all see it.
Really? Okay, I didn't know.
Okay, you might have the virtual background on.
Oh, well, I kind of like it.
Yeah, so.
You can't see me, but there I am. Gulf Coast Granny.
Yeah, but it's just I did believe we had the virtual background on, but
well, I don't know how I did it, but I did. So here we
are. It's great because you can't tell that you're sitting in your dining room. So it's kind of great, obviously.
Well, that's the only place I have to sit. I mean, I could sit in my recliner, but it's dark in there. So, there's
Yeah,
that.
I
It's
mean,
always so dark in there.
I would just say at least you don't have a cat behind you right now trying to.
True, true. Oh my gosh. So, Julesy was climbing around behind me like he always does today.
Yeah,
And I was sitting here, and all of a sudden I heard him jump and something clanged together. Well, I have a shelf above my window, and that's
yeah,
where I all the coffee cups that Poppy brought me from overseas. And that cat was walking amongst those coffee cups on that little 3.5-inch shelf. I grabbed the chair, pushed it up against the wall. You should have seen me climbing that chair to get that cat down. I moved
uh,
like I was 25 years old.
so,
I'm surprised I didn't pull a muscle
yeah, so it are.
or fall and broke my hip.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, goodness. So, Kira said they have a local Texas Roadhouse there too.
nice.
I love Texas Roadhouse. The only thing I don't care for about that restaurant is it's always really loud in there. And sometimes that has a tendency to bother me a little bit. But as far as the food goes, man, I'm telling you, that steak I ate last night couldn't be beat with a stick. It was delicious. Really
Yeah,
delicious.
um, I don't know if we have a Texas Roadhouse down here where I'm at, but
Hmm.
we have a place called Bubba's.
Who?
That Bubba's. We,
Bubba's.
yeah, yeah, and they have like big steaks on the so
Okay. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Um, I never been to a restaurant named Bubba.
yeah,
That tickles me. I used to wonder why people name their kids that,
yeah, yeah, same.
but I know it's a little nickname. I get it. I get it. But it
Yeah, I
does
mean,
yours still? Yes, they do the birthday songs constantly. I think in our area that is the number one place for people to go on their birthday because I'm telling you what, you can't sit in that restaurant for 30 minutes without hearing that birthday song at least 3 or 4 times. It's
yeah,
crazy. And you know what else they do? In the back in the kitchen where they're cooking, they make all kinds of racket back there. Then they're kind of like pumping each other up, and having little pep rallies in the kitchen to
yeah,
keep everybody happy and, motivated, I guess. And is it fun? Probably. And that's why I don't, but I don't go very often because, like I said, I prefer to eat in peace and quiet.
yeah, yeah. I get it.
But
Yeah,
Poppy was craving a steak, and so I said, let's do it. Let's just do it.
nice.
And normally I don't, but
Mm,
I've been trying really hard for the last 6 months or so not to go out to eat near as much. Just because, the economy's in the toilet
yeah, yeah,
and it's not that I don't have the money, I just prefer to save it in case I need it eventually.
yeah, yeah. I
Um,
know.
there's
Like,
been 3 or 4 banks collapse in the last week, and
mm,
people can't get their money. Them poor Etsy sellers. I don't know if any of you sell on Etsy, but the ones that opt to get paid on a daily basis,
yeah,
the Etsy company pays them out of accounts at the Silicon Valley Bank that closed down last week. and they haven't been able to get a paycheck yet.
Yeah, I do.
And I'm not sure if any of the other, small business type companies do that with Silicon Valley Bank, but that's awful because you know what? Those Etsy sellers, people that choose to use that platform as an option
Yeah,
to sell their creations, that most of them are people like me, just trying to make an extra buck. Some of them are very successful and they're able to make a living on it. And if I couldn't get a paycheck and that was my full time, gig, I,
yeah,
I don't know how those people are. I think my life is stressful. Ha! No, it ain't.
yeah. I mean, I get it. But, so let me tell you, I recently talked to Tony,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been a while since I talked to him.
You mean
Definitely,
Squirrel Tony?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, we caught up because,
Mm-hmm.
he sent me a piece of mail, but I didn't know it was.
What
Wanna
happened?
know? Okay, so when I looked at the envelope,
Yeah.
you know, I tend to look at the sender's address to see who sent it, right? I
Right.
mean, most of us do that, I
Sure.
assume. But the sender's address was my address.
Oh, that's kind of weird. Oh, you know what? I bet he did that in case it got lost. They'd send it to you anyway.
Yeah, 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 but I mean, like,
Were you
you
suspicious?
know, there, yeah, like, there was no on the back saying, oh, hey, DJ, it's from Haywood School.
Right, right. So
Like,
did he end up having to send you another piece of mail?
no, like,
No.
I opened it.
Uh-huh.
I I pulled out what was in it, and
Uh-huh.
I was hesitant because I didn't know who it was from.
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
But then I saw that there's scroll circle,
Mm-hmm.
and I knew, like,
Ouch. Something bit me in the top of my
okay,
head when I was out in the garden today, and it is itching like nobody's business. Gosh.
uh, sorry
I
about
felt it when
that.
it bit me. It stung. And I don't know what it was, but now it's itching and I feel like, "Urgh." But anyhow,
Uh,
Kira, I feel sorry for folks with Etsy. See, well, now what I read was the people that opt to get paid once a week, they're still getting paid. The people that opt to get paid once a month, they're still getting paid. But the ones that opted to get paid daily, those are the ones having problems. Now, I don't know how true that is,
uh,
but that's what I read on one of them
yeah,
business pages.
yeah, but you know, my thing is
Mm-hmm.
if you have a problem playing one group out of a break,
Mm-hmm.
you will have problems playing everyone with you. pay it out of the same bank. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, but I know too that companies, big companies, they
Yeah.
use more than one bank for different projects, so to speak.
Okay.
But let me see. We have been cooking at home so much since COVID, but we have a garden and both really see. I've got the garden too, and um, but the older I get, the less I like to cook. I used to love to cook,
So, yeah.
but I also did not have two picky children that turned their nose up at everything that I made. And 10 years of that has taught me that I don't want to cook for their silly behinds.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just cook bar food for them because apparently that's what they like. Hey, Miss Marcel, how are you, my friend?
Hey, Marcel. Yeah.
If you want to come hang out with us, I'll give you a link.
Yeah.
I should have sent you one in the messages. I didn't think about that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyhow, hey, did you watch that Alex Murdoch trial? You don't watch that kind of stuff, do you, DJ?
No, I,
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't watch a lot of trials.
Mhm.
I mean, the only one I watched, which I think everyone watched, was the Johnny Depp.
Oh, that was an interesting one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. But, that was the only trial that I really had my eye on at
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
the time.
Um, let me answer Kira here. Kira, you know what? I don't know if you're familiar with A Little Fish in the Kitchen, but if you are, good. And if you're not, you should be because she makes some of the most amazing, simple, and delicious recipes that of anybody out there. She's got a blog and she's got a YouTube channel with the same name. So just throwing it out there.
Yeah,
If you want some
and
good inspiration, my friend
and
Marcel at Little Fish in the Kitchen is the place to get it.
yeah, Charlotte,
Yeah, dear.
you should have let a message below that.
I should have what?
Kira says I watched a little,
Yeah.
a, a little,
Oh,
but
Kira watched a little of the trial. Man, I'm telling you what.
yeah,
Let me give you a quick rundown, DJ. So this
okay,
guy's an attorney in South Carolina. His family's been in power for years and years and years and years.
yeah,
100 years or more.
okay,
Okay, so they kind of own the town, right? Well,
yeah,
this Alex Murdoch, he's an attorney there, and his son and his wife were murdered on his property. Well, he calls the police crying and sobbing and blah, blah, blah. Big old story about how come to find out this man's been bilking and, what do you call it? What's the word,
and
Marcel? Embezzling
yeah,
from his clients. And then we find out that they're going to charge him with murder after he resigns from his job and the next day decides to hire cousin Eddie to shoot him in the head, and Eddie misses, apparently. And I'm thinking,
uh,
what the devil's going on in this town? So and
okay.
they finally convicted him last week, and I'll be honest with you guys. I will be honest. I was on the fence the whole trial. And I think
Uh,
part of the reason I was on the fence is because I did not want to believe that a man, look, I understand killing your spouse. We all do. Those of us who are married, there ain't a one of us that hadn't wished at one point or another that we had the courage just to annihilate somebody.
Well, I know you have. I use it all the time. Like,
Because you know, Poppy makes me mad as fire sometimes.
yeah.
But I can't imagine ever doing
You
that to
know,
my children.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I didn't want to believe that a man who had raised his family and seemed to be so close to his family would do that to his own son. But I will tell you what I believe changed my mind. And
Okay.
that was listening to him testify about what happened. He got on the stand, he testified against all the advice from all of his attorneys. He was an attorney himself. He knew that was a bad idea. But
Yeah.
he thought he could good old boy his way out of it and set the record straight, so to speak. Well,
Yeah, no.
let me tell you, if I were testifying about the death of my family and they were accusing me of doing it and I knew I didn't do it, right?
Yeah.
I would be on that stand making a slap full of myself. I did not do this. Why don't you go talk to so and so? Why don't you talk to this one? Why y'all looking at me? I didn't do this.
Yeah.
I didn't hear him do that. His attorney or the district attorney asked him, "Did you kill your son?" And he said, "No, I did not." Well, say it with your whole chest, mister. If you didn't do this, say it with everything you got. Don't just say, "No, I did not." I don't want to hear that.
No, I mean,
I want to hear you beg and plead for mercy in your life because you are not the person who did this.
yeah.
And if you know who did it, I'd be up on that stand diming everybody out. You know. I didn't hear that from him. And that's what changed my mind.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, like, if you didn't do the play, you would try as hard as you can.
To save yourself.
Yeah, but if you
and to find out who did it.
Yeah, but if you just say, no, I didn't do it. It was me. Like,
yeah, he acted like that was just. He sounded, to coin a word that you used earlier, just robotic. And you know, part of me was like, well, maybe he's. I don't know. Hey, Ian, how are you? So glad you came in tonight. Thanks for stopping by and chatting with us. But to me, if you're really guilty of something like that, you ought to just say, you know what, I did it.
yeah, but I mean, if every criminal admitted to the crime, that would make the prosecution's job way too easy.
Right. Well,
Right.
that's true. But you know what? I don't know. He was just trying to save his own skin. Truly.
Yeah.
Truly.
I mean, yeah.
So.
But, hey, what could you do?
What was that? Lord, my phone's over here talking to me. Oh, I'm subscribed to this guy in Florida named Random J Adventures, and he goes on these fishing trips. Right now, he's in the Keys, Let me tell you what, I've been to the Keys once. All right, Gandalf, thank you so much for coming and hanging out tonight.
Yeah, Gandalf.
We'll see you again real soon. Good night, my dear.
Yep.
Anyhow, tonight he is in Key West, and I've been there a couple of times, more than a couple of times, and that's one of the best places I've ever fished in my entire life.
Nice.
I loved it. I loved it. You could throw your hook in the water and pull something in every single time. It's hot there. Wait a minute. What's 33? I'm going to look it up on Google. Google.
Close, please.
I need a chart. I'm gonna get myself a conversion chart.
Say somewhere in the 70s, 80s.
91 degrees. Good grief, Ian. Put some
90s.
shorts on and put a tank top on. I got to perform piano for song butts. Song Laura. Yeah, 30. That's hot. My God. I thought y'all were about to be in wintertime. Well, it's kind of like here. Like last week, we were up in the high 70s, which is, I don't know. Let's say, what is 78 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius? Okay. That's 38. No, wait. Okay. That's 25 degrees Celsius, okay? 78 degrees. And it was starting to feel kind of hot. Because, the closer it gets to 85, the hotter it feels. And
so
then we got a storm, and it's been 45 degrees, which is...
Yeah, would I be
7.
Correct?
Do what?
Would I be correct in assuming that Ian is from Australia?
Yeah, Ian's from Australia. And so is my dear friend Fluff and Stuff. If anybody hasn't seen all that Fluff and Stuff, go check her out because, I love her channel. She goes for walks and nature. She's in the Whit Sundays, right? Fluff? In Australia. And it's beautiful. So beautiful.
Yeah, the only reason I asked that is because I know right now they'll just get out of the summer season.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cooling down a bit, but it's not winter yet.
Right. So they're at the in-between, just like we are now.
Yeah.
Only we're warming up and they're cooling down.
Yeah.
So the Sundays, gateway to the Great Barrier Reef, y'all. And look, the scenery is to die for. To die for. One of these days, I would just love to go and visit and walk around and eat my way through Australia. Because, in my opinion, if you go on vacation and you don't eat your way through that vacation, something's wrong. Something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
I think I would want to have an authentic hamburger with beetroot on it. And maybe some pineapple.
Nice.
That's how they eat their hamburgers with
beetroot.
And here's the thing though, I don't know. Patrick still hasn't told me if it's pickled beets or if it's not pickled beets.
Yeah,
I would have a great time. My husband was in Australia for a little while because he's in the what used to be in the the lot. Yeah. A hamburger with the lot. Yeah. Thanks, Fluff. But he was in Australia for a little while and had a wonderful time. He tells me stories about it all the time. And I think he was up closer to Sydney. Because my friend Patrick lives in somewhere around Melbourne.
Yeah.
And I know Sydney is up kind of on the middle part over that way.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't really know. Sort of pickle. The beetroot is sweet. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, beetroot is. I love any kind of beets, and we just call them beets here. We don't call it beetroot or beetroot.
Yeah.
And we just call them beets. And look, I've got some in my garden trying to grow right now. Oh, the shrimp on the Barbie. God, that sounds good too.
Now, for Ian and all of that fluff and stuff, I only know how to say this because of a few friends of mine, but good day, mate.
Good job. Good job. Oh my goodness. The Great Barrier Reef is on my bucket. You know what, Kira? Me too. Me too. Ian, oh my God. Oh, hang on. It's a prawn. That's right. It's prawn, not shrimp. Shrimp are those little short. Hey, Fluff, I'm one of those little short people. We call shrimps well, now I'm not a little person. Like I'm 5 feet tall, 5'1", 5 1 inch. Okay, 5'1". I'm not like 3'8". And let's see. Let me see what that is. Do y'all measure in meters or centimeters, or how do you measure height over there in metric? Oh, so I'm going to do a little bit of converting.
Yeah, I think it's in
is 1.5 meters, 1.524 meters. And I am a shrimp. When I was in high school, that's what they called me. Charlotte the Shrimp.
No.
To me, a shrimp is a little shrimp that you put in a salad, like a salad shrimp, And then prawns are those substantial shrimp, if that makes any sense. We have shrimp here called tiger shrimp. They're enormous. They're like huge, the size of your hand. And you're 5'3" and a half. I think you're a shrimp too, Kira.
Yeah.
But they're delicious. Those tiger shrimp are delicious. Shrimp on, but if you go to the Longhorn, what restaurant is that does the Australian? What's the name of it? Outback Steakhouse.
But yeah,
they do shrimp on the Barbie, and that's what they call it in their restaurant. And they also do some kind of chicken. I forget the name of it, but anyhow, I don't go there very often. I haven't been in probably 15 years.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you're 5'9", Fluff. Gosh, I'd kill to be 5'9". I begged my parents for lengthening surgery when I was a kid, and they're like, "You don't even know what you're asking for, girl. Shut up." Lobby are freshwater crate. Oh, Ian, it is. We call them crawfish here. It is crawfish season. See behind me in South Mississippi. We went to a crawfish boil 2 weekends ago, and what we do is they get a great big container and they use a propane to boil the water and everything, and they put crawfish boil in there, seasoning, and usually it's super spicy, right? And they throw the live crawfish in, they throw potatoes in, and mushrooms, and eggs, and what else do they throw? Corn on the cob, and then you just throw it all out onto this table, and everybody digs in, and it's wonderful. But one of my friends' birthday party, and
no,
they do that every year because they usually do it the first weekend in March because her birthday's at the end of February and his is right that first week of March. So they usually split it. And every year they do a birthday crawfish boil, and it is so much fun.
Yeah, you will never catch me eating crawfish.
Why not?
Not because they're good, but okay, crawl and solid, just but crawfish is considered shellfish, yes?
It's what?
Considered shellfish.
Sailfish? Shellfish. Oh, that's right. You're allergic to shellfish. That's right.
Yeah,
I forgot. I forget. No, you shouldn't be. No, you shouldn't.
Yeah, no, that's the only reason why I said you would never catch me eating crawfish.
Yeah. Well, you can't have shrimp either, can you?
No.
Right.
No, I can't.
Hey, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to post a link. I forgot how to do this, DJ. How do I share a link to this video on the chat? How do I do that?
So, do you already have the link copied?
No, I don't know how.
Okay, so go to the video.
There's the video.
Okay, no. There should be
share
copy link.
Copy link. I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Thank you. Yeah. I got the rest. I know how to do the rest. Thanks. Thank you. Because I'm a little technologically challenged. When I was a kid, okay. Fluff says, when I was a kid, I grew up on a cotton property out west of Burke, in the middle of whoop. Oh, very harsh conditions. No ocean anywhere. But we used to go freshwater yabbing. Now, is yabbing catching crawfish? Or yabbing is catching another type of freshwater animal? Just curious. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the chat. Oops, wrong one. There's Patrick. Wait, here it is. Okay. Look, all of my stinking this is the first time that I ever ate crawfish, and I'm putting the link in the chat if you ever want to go look at it.
Okay.
Because it's funny. Poppy's showing me how to eat crawfish, and it's ridiculous. They were disgusting. Look, up until I went to my friend's house to eat. Thanks, Fluff. Thanks. Up until I went to my friend's house to eat crawfish, I couldn't eat them at all because they all tasted like dirt to me. Well, I learned when you go to restaurants, like, they taste like dirt. And I learned that the reason for that is they don't purge what you have to do is put them in fresh water, clean fresh water, and keep them there for about 3 days so that all of the stuff that's inside of them comes out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And that's what makes them taste like dirt is when you don't do that. So
uh,
oh my God, all those times I tasted those dirty crawfish, it was poop I was eating.
yeah, yeah.
Disgusting, disgusting, disgusting. So anyhow, oh, Kira wants to know if fluff can create. Okay, yabbies are small, fresh little crabs. Oh, okay, okay. She thinks they're crawfish. Um, and well, a crawfish looks like a miniature lobster. They're about this long. Okay, let me get it out away from my. Well, I guess it probably, yeah, about that long. And they got claws on them like this, and just like a lobster. And they're not red until you cook them. They're kind of they look like a blue crab shell. They got different colors in them. They're not an ugly animal, but yeah, there's that. Ooh, you're awfully late. You're up late, aren't you?
Uh, no, no.
No.
Um, I mean, I used to be up this late when Eddie and Butler
We're
did the,
doing their thing.
yeah, but that came to a end last week, so
Oh, it did?
yeah,
They're not going to do their thing anymore?
no.
I'll be darned.
I mean, I'm not, I'm not one to gossip, so
Well, you don't have
you
to. I'm
know,
just, that's unusual and surprising to me.
yeah, yeah, but they're not doing the show anymore, so
Well, maybe
yeah,
they will each do better on their own, you know?
yeah, yeah. I said they will. You
Heck,
know,
I do better without Poppy.
uh, okay, that's different. Like,
Yeah, well, yeah.
uh,
He makes me nervous because he doesn't do things the way I want them done, and
yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah. I mean, I get that, but that's definitely different than what was going on between them. So,
thanks, Ian.
mm,
Yeah, it's hard when you're depending on somebody else for content. I think that's
yeah,
it's very hard, and if you don't have your own uh base of content to go from, I think
yeah,
it makes it that much harder. Does that make sense?
yeah, yeah, and I mean, the show they were doing didn't really have a set topic.
Right.
It,
There was
it
not really
was,
any purpose for it, kind of.
yeah, like, I mean, it, it was like in the first, but it was like just come on,
And
Karen.
gabbing. Hmm.
Yeah,
Well, and I think that's fine.
yeah, that's fine
If
if
you have
you,
other content.
yeah, and you know, if you just, you know, you have a good balance with the person you're
Right.
working with, you
Yeah.
know, without going into detail, their their balance was not that great. I mean,
Right.
yeah.
I understand.
So
I understand. Um,
Nope.
Now Ian says, hang on. Oh, wait, where'd that go? Was that Ian? Yes, it was Ian. He said, I got some videos of little Joeys called Marlou. What are those ones that Jonesy has in his yard?
Patty melon.
Patty melons. Patty melon.
Yeah,
That's our
Patty.
friend that lives in Tasmania.
Yep.
And he shows videos of the patty melons eating all of his grass in the garden. It's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, great, Fluff. Thanks for coming back. I thought you were going to ditch me. No, I'm teasing. And it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
I mean, like, he recently put up a fence to try to keep them out of the yard.
Oh, did he? Good.
Yeah.
Was he successful?
Yeah.
Oh, Ian, that's so nice. They rescue the babies and then they go to a halfway house and then they're set free. That's wonderful.
Nice.
That's like our freshwater yabbies. Yeah, okay. Cool. I only watched 6 minutes. That's okay, girl. That's fine. Thank you for watching 6 minutes. Because to me, it was so gross. What the F with the sausage in the... Look, that's how they do it here. They put andouille sausage. They put all kinds of stuff in that pot to cook with the crawfish. And it's supposed to give it Cajun flavor is what they call it.
Yeah, let me just say...
Oh, Fluff, that's so nice. Thank you. Look, let me tell you what's happened. Because I have taken such a long hiatus from YouTube, I was just having problems getting content made. And I'm still struggling a little bit, but I've got 4 videos made. I just haven't edited them yet. And once I do, I'm going to throw them out there. But I've lost 200 watch hours and now I'm only at 3,800. So I'm trying to do a few live streams a week, maybe 2, to kind of catch up my watch hours to where I was. But if you want to watch all my content and my playlist, honey, please, I'm forever grateful for that because I do need the watch hours because I'm afraid they're going to tell me, you got to work harder, lady. I'm not going to give you no more money.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Ian said what? Wait a minute. Hang on. Thank you for leaving a message too. I'm amazed at Elvis snack. Hang on. Oh, are you talking about my video of the Elvis, the peanut butter and banana, what you call it? It's been a long time since I made that video. I can't remember what I actually made.
Yeah.
Yes, Ian. I have eaten alligator, and it's delicious if it's cooked well.
Yeah.
If it's not, it gets a little rubbery, and you kind of feel like you're eating. Oh yeah, it does, Kira. Down here, everything ends up in andouille. Ends up in a lot of stuff. Fluff said live streams will help you. And yes, I've got, thank you. And I know they will because this time last year, let me see how many watch hours I got in. Let me see real quick. Well, I shouldn't have hit the back button. Okay. Last March, I only got 146 watch hours for the whole month. The next month is when I started live streaming. And I had 476. And it didn't go under 300 for the rest of the year. And I was good. But then, well, not for the rest of the year. December, I kind of backed off on live streaming. And then my views really started going down. So, here I am, and I'm just trying to make up for lost time, and that's okay. I mean, it
She
is.
is,
What it is.
yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah, Kira, peanut butter and banana is super tasty.
yeah, plus she is fun
Thank you, Fluff.
and funny.
You're so funny.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
so what do you got planned for tomorrow, DJ?
Um, I have to film for Sunday, and yeah, I'm gonna have to film something for my main channel as well. I don't know
Right,
what yet,
right.
but yeah, once we're done with the CP project, it will kind of free up more of my brain space because I will have to actually try
Oh.
to
Well, when do
work
you get to
out.
go to your camp?
Okay, so like I tried to tell you on Saturday, I believe.
Oh Lord, I might have been a little tipsy on Saturday.
Yeah, yeah. All I noticed that when I came in, Violet was in here, and
Oh yeah.
to me, was she sitting on your lap?
No, we were sharing the chair, but I
Uh,
think she had her prom dress on.
okay, okay.
And so it kind of pushed me out of the way a little bit.
Yeah, I just had to ask because to me it looked like she was sitting on your lap.
No,
Um,
no. Good
um,
Lord, no. She's bigger than I am. I can't have her sitting on my lap. She'd break me. God love her. Now I
but
let her sit on my lap every now and then, but I push her off real quick too.
uh,
And see, that's where I'm trying to get to, Fluff. This month, I want to get to that 333 mark. But I've only done 2 live streams this month. This is the second one. No, I did 3, but one of them I had to put on private because I was acting stupid.
yeah, but it was to answer the question. I am going to keep
You're gonna what?
July.
Oh,
You asked me about camp,
oh yes, yes.
so I'm going July. I'm going July 24th
Mm.
until the 29th.
Oh, DJ, I'm so happy that you're getting to go. I really am. I know you're gonna
Yeah,
love that.
yeah, well, we were
Oh,
lucky,
I'm sorry if you were there, Fluff, and I made a fool of myself. It was funny though, wasn't it? It was hilarious. Now was that
but
last weekend or the weekend before? Because last weekend I was just having fun. I was a little tipsy and I was having fun. The weekend before that, I got wasted, and I don't usually do that, do I, DJ?
no,
I don't usually drink that much, and it's going to be a long, long time before I ever drink another Fireball.
uh,
Swear to you.
yeah,
Um,
that's my immediate thought. Like, if you were really out of it, you had to have drank a lot of
it was Fireball
fireballs
because I
that.
don't get stupid like that when I'm drinking wine.
Yeah, no, I know that. I mean,
And I
I
don't drink a lot of wine when I drink it. I drink maybe 2 glasses and then I'm done.
yeah, so I
But
get
that
that.
Fireball, it tastes so good, and it doesn't really hit you right off the bat. It don't give you no warning. It
Yeah,
just says, "Bam, you're drunk now."
yeah, yeah, and I mean, I definitely get that, but yeah, so camp will be in July, and I will be taking that week completely off of
Off of the internet.
YouTube. Yeah,
Good, good. You need that
I
break.
mean,
Oh, Kira, Fireball sneaks up on me like with a viciousness, and then I just get stupid. But oh, they y'all just live 5 hours from each other. That's so cool.
oh, nice.
Um, blinking hot. Are you trying not to say cursey words? Granny Ian, I thought so. I thought that. Now I don't know how big Queensland is, but if it's 5 hours from you, then it's probably closer than say Melbourne would be.
Well, I do think Queensland is the biggest
The biggest
of
is it a state or province
Australian
or
state.
state?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, they're telling me that I would never leave the Whitsundays. I probably wouldn't. Does it get cold there?
Uh,
Because I know the further south you go, it gets. Because I know Jonesy in Tasmania, he was freezing last winter.
yeah. I mean,
He
he
was shivering in his house. I'm
he's
like, whoa, man, you need to like plug in a
he
heater fan or something.
he's definitely good at that and all the breeze
Yeah,
down there.
yeah.
So yeah. Hmm.
But I just wondered because I know the further north you go, you're getting closer to Asia, and I
Yeah.
don't get super cold in Asia, so I don't know. I could be wrong. Every picture I've ever seen or movie I've ever seen of Asia, it's beautiful and things are blooming, and it's pretty tropical. But and here,
Yeah, but I mean
uh-huh.
that's what they want you to see.
Well, and that's true. I need to get some Benadryl because this whatever that was that bit me. You guys, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Whatever that was that bit me is
Yeah, I can smell it.
you
So
what?
I'm just saying I understand that.
I feel like I'm getting the hives, is what I feel like. Because now my face is starting to itch.
Okay, so what from Australia is the biggest Queensland is huge.
Western Australia. Queensland is huge. Okay. A dear friend of mine lives in Queensland. Her daughter works a shack on the bay. Oh, I want to work a shack on the bay, but I'm not young and cute anymore. They wouldn't care if I was in a shack on the bay or not. They'd be going to the one where her daughter is. um, WA. What is WA? Oh, Western Australia. No,
yeah,
WA is the biggest Western Australia. Queensland is huge. Tassie, far too cold for. Okay. Tasmania is too cold. Rocky is far too dry. Where's Rocky? Is that like outback area?
I
Sundays is
would
the
guess.
gateway to the Great Barrier. It looks like paradise, Fluff. It really, really does. Yeah, I just took a Benadryl. I'll be all right. I keep because I look stupid scratching my head. Y'all gonna think I got lice or something. And
yeah.
please, you know. But it's really, really starting to, and it's spreading. At first, it was right there, and now it's way down here and on my face here. So it'll be all right. That Benadryl will kick in,
Yeah.
and life will be good. I think. I think.
Hope.
Lord, as my granny used to say, Lord willing and the creek don't rise.
Yeah. Yeah. Taxi I got down Tasmania, but Rocky I never heard of. So
Yeah, Tassie is where Jonesy is. Rocky is
yeah.
where Ian is. Okay, okay. Well, and I have another friend in Tassie or Tasmania, as it were, and his name is oh gosh, what's his name? Taz Daz Down Under. He's got a really cool channel, and he's a really cool guy. So if you guys want to go check him out, he's a great Tasmanian Australian, and has beautiful scenery in his backyard. Oh my gosh. That is another place I'd love to visit one day.
So I have
Okay, okay.
I have to add some.
Mm-hmm.
Was that you making that noise?
No, that was my stupid dog over there scratching. I think I'm gonna have to give her Benadryl too. No, she's doing the pee dance. She wants out, but when I open the thing, she won't come out.
Okay.
Let's test that theory. She's in her crate right now, and she does this to get my attention.
Yeah.
Go outside. Come on. Oh, she made a liar out of me, y'all. Go. Good girl. I guess she really did have to tinkle. My brother lives in, I don't know how to say that word. Launceston, Tasmania?
Yeah.
Is that?
I don't know.
She has sent us some beautiful photos, but also videos of the kookaburras. Oh
No.
Okay. Look, I was looking at I like birds a lot. And I'm on a bird list on Facebook, and every day they post a picture of a bird.
Yeah.
And one day, a couple years back, they posted a picture of what they call a pink robin. This pink robin had a pink breast that was like the most beautiful, bright pink, and then the rest of it was gray. This was singularly the most beautiful bird I'd ever seen. And it's a petite little bird, too. I mean, not a huge bird.
Yeah.
And come to find out, I did a little bit of research about it because I thought, oh my God, where can I go to find this bird? Just happens to be in the rainforest in Australia.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Okay. So
What?
Apparently the pronunciation of that city town is Launceston.
Launceston?
Yeah.
Launceston.
Yeah.
Let's see. Fluff said, do you have a watch hour playlist or a certain playlist? Whichever one you like. I've got a lot of them listed on there. There's some about the garden. There's some about my cooking. And then there's some live streams. They're kind of silly. But if you're into that silliness, like you can watch whatever you'd like. But there are a lot of playlists. Let me see how many I've got. I don't know. There's at least 3, at least.
Hmm.
And they're all on my homepage. Like if you go to Gulf Coast Granny and click on it and then click on my face, it'll be on that homepage there.
Yeah.
You know what? If you Google Pink Robin Kira, you'll be blown away. They're beautiful. The only ones we have, are the red-breasted ones, and I love them too. They had no comparison to the one in Australia. And I'm tell you what, I done decided. Australia gets the award for the most beautiful birds in the world. Truly.
Okay.
Every single bird that I go, oh my gosh, that bird is just to die for. It's beautiful. It's because I don't like to cage birds. That's not what I mean. I don't want to own one. I think they belong outside flying in the sky. Oh God.
Yeah, hey, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to sleep. I mean, it's 3 a.m. here, so.
All right, sweetheart.
Yeah,
You go to bed. You need to get your sleep too.
Yeah, have a good night.
You too, my dear. Take care. Thanks for coming tonight.
Anytime, you know that.
I do know that. Okay, Fluff or Kira. Hang on. Fluff, I'm gonna moderate you. And Kira, I think I'll moderate you. And Ian. If you don't want to be moderating, just let me know. But I'm gonna leave it like that for now because I don't tolerate a whole lot of BS in my chat. And if somebody's being a jerk to any of I don't care if they're a jerk to me, but if they're being a jerk to the people in my chat, kick them out. And there's that. And if they're doing any of the, PORN stuff, throwing them links out, you can kick them out too. So you're on your phone chatting, but on your computer now, started to play. Great. That's a good one. Because, yeah, I need to get back out in that garden. Oh, no, you don't have to fight nobody. All you got to do is click dismiss or whatever. Because I don't play, and everybody that comes to my chat or the people who know me and, come and hang out with me, most of them know that. Yeah. And honestly, I've been so lucky, you guys. I've never had any real problems in my chat. I have had to warn people to be nice, or not to use risque language. Now, I don't mind a curse word now and then because I throw them out there like they're candy. Well, when I'm not on YouTube, but as far as just filthy talk, I don't tolerate that mess. I do have, you know what, Ian, I've got one of the best, in my opinion, I feel like I've got the most wonderful community. It's a small community. And honestly, I don't know how much bigger I want it to grow. I don't mind having people who watch my videos, but I like having a small circle. And I'm that way in real life too. I have a very small circle, and I'm not quite sure how I would manage it if this YouTube circle got too much bigger, if that makes sense. Well, I wasn't going to watch it. I was going to let it run through, so I might just start with your live streaming so I can sit and watch your garden. Okay, my dear. You do it however you want to. That's funny. I'm not allowed to fight. I'm going for 4th. Oh, in Taekwondo. No kidding. No kidding. My son was taking Taekwondo for a while. he used to get bullied a lot in school, and not necessarily bullied. He was a really small kid. This year alone, he finally just outgrew me, and I'm 5'1". He might be 5'3" now. He hasn't even crossed 100 pounds yet. I don't know how many kilos that is. I have no idea. But he's still growing. And finally, this past year, from 13 to 14, he did grow considerably. But before that, when he's always been the smallest kid in class. So he told me, he said, I want to take Taekwondo. I said, well, they're not going to teach you to kill anybody in Taekwondo, honey. He said, but it'll teach me how not to get in these situations. I said, okay, whatever. So he did all that stuff. But now, he's also, he's in the band. So he's made a lot of band friends now. And, once kids get in a group of kids that they bond with each other, it's not so likely that other groups of kids are going to pick on them, at least not where he goes to school. It's a thing peeps do to others. Yes. Totally agree with you, Granite. Nice small community. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ian. Thank you. It's great fun. Yeah. But then let me tell you what he did. So after he got in the Taekwondo and he had a couple of few belts under him, I can't even remember what color it was, to be honest with you. He decided he wanted to take Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This is so funny, y'all. So I'm thinking to myself, why is my itty bitty little boy who's 12 years old wanting to get around and wrestle on the ground with folks, right? Until I went to one of his what do you call it, lessons. Me and my husband are sitting there, and I'm on my phone trying to kill time, and I look up every now and then and go, oh, yeah, good job, son. The mom thing. And I'm scrolling. All of a sudden, I look up for one time, and there's this woman he's doing the jiu-jitsu with. And she's a grown woman, and all that implies. And she straddled over him and about to suffocate him unintentionally with all that implies. Am I making sense, y'all? Because, and so I looked up and I said, oh my goodness. I looked at my husband, no wonder he wants to take jiu-jitsu. Now I know. Well, that didn't last very long. He decided that's not what he wanted to do anymore. So now he got back into Scouts, and now he's trying to get his Eagle Scout. So I hope he does soon. As it's already Wednesday, late. What's a Arvo? What's a Arvo? Late Arvo. It is Wednesday at your place. It's late. Yeah. Let's see. It is probably 2, 3, 4, 5, 5-ish, 6-ish p.m. tomorrow. You're in the future, Fluff. You are so, God, y'all. You did a study and found out that when you do something like hit your thumb with a hammer, uttering real swear word was more therapeutic than using a more... Oh, Kira, yeah. Dropping an F-bomb makes that thumb feel a lot better. Yeah, it is. That's wonderful. You can tell him that Ian Watts that you met is a concert. You're a concert pianist. I'm going to have to send him to your channel, Ian. Actually, my daughter plays piano. Now, she's not concert pianist quality by any stretch of the imagination. She just loves to do it. I love to play piano. What am I talking about? I can play a little bit. I play enough to make myself happy, not enough to make other people happy. And my daughter's pretty much in the same boat. But the reason that I gave the kids piano lessons was because they wanted to be percussionists. And learning piano helped them, number one, be able to read music. Number two, understand the rhythm. So that's why I did it. But I can't wait to go check out your channel, Ian. I cannot wait. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, that was an interesting thing that happened to him. You began studying Taekwondo in high school. No kidding, Kira. Arvo means afternoon. Thank you for letting me know that. My friend Patrick has been trying to teach me the rhyming slang. And I forget now what it was he said the other day. Edward something. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me, so it just doesn't kind of stick. But it's real interesting. Yeah, so that's okay. No, it's okay. I know it's thick because I watch your channel and I love it. Sometimes I don't understand all of it, but I love it. I even write in Aussie slang. Well, you write everybody usually writes the way they talk, Ian, I just connected with you. Oh, thank you, Fluff. That's nice. My daughter, Ian, my daughter plays, she plays ukulele, she plays piano, she plays marimba. That's her instrument of choice. And she's quite good at it, quite good. But she had a really nice scholarship to go to college playing that marimba. And she decided she wants to be, and I quote, a freaking scientist and not a musician. And I said, all those years you invested, and now you've said, nah, I'm not going to do that anymore. And look, it doesn't matter to me what she does with her life. She's the one that has to live it. What worries me is that she may regret that decision. And so I'm trying to convince her to make contacts with certain people in the music education genre around here, her band director, other band directors, other students of band, so that if she does change her mind, maybe they will give her another chance to at least join their band or what have you at the college. So I don't know how it's going to go, but it'll go. Again, she's got to live her own life. No worries. Cobber. What's a cobber? What's a cobber? I love this. Kira, thank you. See, when I was in school, all I did was sing. And I wish that I would have been given the opportunity to learn an instrument. I didn't learn piano till I was in my 20s. And I took about 6 or 8 years of piano lessons. Again, I'm not great at it. Not a concert pianist by any stretch. But I do respect all of the practice and the hours and the lifetime devoted to it. I sure do. My Aussie friend is always baffling me with her slang. I bet she is, Kira. Nobody can understand us Aussies. Oh, God. So let me ask you something. When you say Aussie, do you use a Z sound, Aussie, or do you say Aussie, like the S sound? Just curious. I want to get it right. A cobber. Oh, a bloke. Okay, I know what a bloke is. Got it. Yeah, it is. It is. Kira, it's the same as saying good day. Oh, okay, okay. See, I'm getting an education tonight, too. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Both of you are sleeping now? Oh, Lord. Okay, the Z sound. Got it, got it, got it. So I say Aussie and Aussie. All right, got it. From now on, you guys are Aussies, not Aussies, because I've been saying Aussie. Ian, oi, oi, oi. What is oi, oi? Yeah, they use, yeah, thanks. Like Ozzy Osbourne. Okay, got it. God help us, right? No kidding. Look, I'm gonna tell you what. I quit smoking about 3 weeks ago. I hate myself for that decision. I know it's best for me. And I know I can eventually put this down too. It's in the I'm doing the vapey thing. And I know I can put that down if I can put the cigarettes down, right? So I put them down. Haven't picked them up. But I want a cigarette every hour of every day. And I'm really mad about it. I wish I didn't. But this thing keeps me from smoking them. And I guess eventually it'll go away. I hope. I really hope. I've been smoking way too long. And I really need to stop it. Well, good on you, mate. Thank you. What is the oi, oi, oi? Or O-I. I don't know. I'm feeling really dumb. Yes, it's an addiction. So you need to freak it like that. That's what I'm doing. I'm freaking it like that. I don't want to be a slave to them anymore. That's the thing. It makes me mad that I need. You know what I mean? And so I decided, no, I'm not going to be a slave to these smokes anymore. I don't even have any anymore. It sucks. But I got this, and it's keeping me sane. It's keeping me from abusing my family till the rough part wears off. Ian, I gotta go subscribe to your channel. I'm gonna do that right now. All. Oh wow. I can't wait to watch all this. A song for coffee? A songwriter after my heart. Coffee. Now, I haven't given up coffee yet. Aussie chant. Aussie. Oh, okay. Is that like what you do at soccer or football games and stuff? Oi. I could be an Aussie for a minute. Because I'm way too Southern United States to change much. Oh, my goodness. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to go to bed. And I've been sitting here doing the tinkle dance myself along with my dog who I did let out, but I didn't let myself out yet. So I'm going to have to go in the backyard and pee. No. Anyway, I want to thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. You've kind of helped me calm my nerves down a little bit because it was getting kind of serious there a little bit ago. And I thought, oh my God, I'll never sleep tonight. And now I'm finding myself getting a little bit tired. So again, I want to give you all the love and all the thanks. And please, please, please come back. I will be back on probably on Saturday, okay? Is my what? Your WH. I don't understand what that means, Fluff. Ah! Kira said, oh my gosh, go pee. All right, guys, take care. Love you all. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you again soon, okay? Bye-bye.